Yeah, what's going on everybody? TJ here, and for today's video, I'm going to be giving you a full tour of X Park in Dubai. This is a really sick skate park. As you just saw, it's right across from the beach. This is the entrance into the park. There's actually different signs here because there's more than just a skate park in this X Park section here. So once you walk in, as you can see, we actually have a full parkour setup. And I am going to go through this entire setup just so you guys can see what it is for those that are interested in parkour. I personally don't know much about parkour, so I'm not going to tell you exactly what each feature is, as I will be doing when we get to the skate park. But I will be doing a walkthrough so you can see exactly what is there. And all of this is included with your day pass when you walk in, or your membership if you decide to get a membership at the skate park. Pretty cool. The little ping pong table is over there. And this is a really in-depth full parkour park as well here. So many different walls, ledges, rails, boxes, graffiti. Such a sick spot. Etisalat is the owner. If you aren't familiar, Etisalat is actually like a phone company in Dubai, and they own the skate park. Over here is like an art installation. It's like a garage, but it's upside down. Pretty cool. A little art piece in the park over here. And besides parkour and skate park sports, they also do have some rock climbing sections in this area here. As you can see, they have some storage boxes that they turned into rock climbing walls and bouldering pads. So this is actually the bouldering section. They're not too difficult. It's definitely beginner bouldering. And over here, these are actually graffiti walls. We're going to take more of a look at that in a second. This is just a full open space for them to do something else next. And in the distance, I thought that was a dog park, but it's actually a goat park. There was goats in there this day when I filmed this video. Then over here, this is actually an auto belay wall for rock climbing. You do need a harness to do this one over here. This is a really detailed and set up parkour park. Looks like a Mario level. Those are the graffiti walls. So those are actually there for people to come and practice graffiti at. Some seating, some rental helmets. Alright, now we're getting over to the actual skate park. So first ramp that we've got here is this bowl. It's about 4 feet deep. Really nice, really smooth park. This park is absolutely amazing. You can see over here, we've got double barrel coping, spines into the other bowl section. Come down, take a look at the bowl. It's like a snake run bowl setup. Got a nice hip here. Come back up so you guys can actually see there's seating with charging ports all around the skate park. Here we've got some smaller quarter pipes, which has a bunch of hips, turning it into pretty much a volcano section. We'll be taking a deeper look at that in a second. Right here we've got a hip with a roller in the middle. Lots of fun transition here. And here's the half volcano. Quarter pipes on most sides, but then one side does have a bank. There we've got a crater, help you maintain your speed throughout the park. Right here we've got a bank to curved wall ride with some metal flat coping on the top. And over here we've got a hip out of the banks, and the one bank gets steeper and steeper as it leads you out of the park. However, we are not going to be leaving just yet because there's still a lot of skate park for you to see. Over here we've got a ledge next to a flat bar. The flat bar has a pyramid bank on one side of it. Over here we've got a little bank to ledge that wraps through this section here. Then we have a bank leading down to our lower level with a pole jam, double-sided pole jam, going either over the bank or up off of the bank. And then we have this bank wall ride down the bank. Up there is more seating, more palm trees, more shade. Then over here we have the first hubba section of the skate park. There's a few in this park. So we got a bank with a hubba that is mirrored on both sides, so you could hit it front side or back side. Got a nice kicker gap. These are flat bars, as you can see. Pretty wide flat bars. Really cool kicker gap there. You can see the other hubba on the other side. And then over here we have this huge vert wall. That thing is got to be about 10 feet tall. I would say it's probably 4 feet of vert. Super steep. Super fun to ride. Over in the back there is actually the entrance to the beach with a lot of restaurants as well. So you can skate over to get something to eat or drink. Little peek of all of the shading that they have of the park, because it does get hot here. Here we've got a pump bump. And over here we have this like fun box section with this cylinder thing that's got a hole cut through it. You can get really creative with that. We've got a mani pad over there on each side of the banks with coping so you can grind it. Some air conditioning units even in the back over there. Then here we've got a small little A-frame with another hubba, but this hubba actually is a ramp in itself. So it has a bank into hubba. Then in the middle there is a huge gap. You see mirrors on that side as well. This is a massive gap, and that rail is really tall. This is a round rail. As you can see, it's about up to my hip. You can definitely get sacked on this rail. And starts off with a pole jam too. Really cool. Okay, then we have another level up with more hubbas. And more round rails, down rails, but with a Euro gap in the middle here. Really tall Euro gap. Little grass gap in there. And hubba on the other side as well. Everything's mirrored for front side, back side. Then up here is just a little roller, just a starter for this hubba section. But then we can come over here and we have the big bowl. This bowl is really big. The shallow is about 6 feet deep, and the deep end I would say is about 10 feet deep. absolutely hits vert. So they definitely have something for everybody here. Over there is actually some air conditioning up there on the top floor. You can actually go and hang out up top there where I'm pointing. And the lower level is the shops. So you can see here they've got some merch over on this side, some t-shirts. And then on this side you can see they've got scooters and skateboards and pads and all kinds of things for skateboarding, scootering, and maybe BMX in there as well, I'm not too sure. And this is the full tour of X Park in Dubai. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to see many other awesome skate parks from all over the world. And if you are trying to progress in your action sport and you seem to be hitting a plateau and you want to speed up your progress, then check out the acceleration program that I've got set up for you guys. Check it out in the link in the description below, and I will catch you in the next video.